Good afternoon. It is Mr. Navarez here, your principal. I want to thank you for being here with us today as we go over PS23's guidelines and strategies for the new school year. So, welcome back to another exciting year here at PS23. I want to thank each of the staff members for their dedication and professionalism to this community and for making a difference in students' lives. We would not be able to make an impact in the community without you. This year, our goal is to continue fostering human flourishing by engaging families in their child's education and promoting an inclusive and positive school culture. These goals were selected based on what we've learned about our community, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity, to collaborate with you on these goals today. All right, so here we have our little infographic snapshot that basically sums up some key insights about our students, our families, and the surrounding community around our school. Through the data collection, we identified areas where we can strengthen support, enhance inclusivity, and improve communication between the school and parents and guardians. We also realized that aligning these goals with our shared mission and vision statement uh, is vital. And we really want to start building character traits like collaboration, respect, and perseverance. All right, so from the data we've collected, um, I want to stress how powerful data collection is to ensure that we, are effective in our strategies. The information gathered from our snapshot will help us be able to allocate funds in the right places and ensure that everybody's academic needs are satisfied. Um, Also, it's sharing information and resources with the community. So, for example, if families are in need of work to support their family, the school could be able to provide job opportunities such as job fairs or possibly temporary employment opportunities. And again, we hope to collaborate with you on these topics, and we look to build the community up through mutual respect and empathy. So your feedback is always appreciated. All right, so some research based best practices. Using research based practices will give guidelines on how to better engage the community. This definitely is something that we want to constantly do each year and be able to collaborate with staff and parents and, bridge that gap. Practices include making communication accessible. So we are going to try to do some parent surveys and like online surveys and make it accessible so that they have the time in their busy days to be able to fill that out. We want to be able to help stakeholders reflect and give support. We always want to support the community and make sure that their mental well-being is also being worried about. Um, staff will be Staff will be given professional development opportunities to better prepare them so that we are able to, answer any questions they might have. An important goal this year for us is to create human flourishing where students, staff, and families are both physically and mentally healthy. A key part to this is character education, which is going to help us instill these values like mutual respect, academic integrity, community building, instilling that in stakeholders and students and parents so that everybody is working towards the same goal. Uh, One of our shared mission and vision is we aim to build lifelong learners. So, educating students on these positive traits or these acquired traits will help them become contributing members of society, which is what we want to do. We want to be able to prepare our leaders. Inclusion is vital to the health of our community. So that's why collaboration is very important to us here at PS23. We want to be able to include and brainstorm so that we are able to make the best decision possible for everybody. So, in promoting inclusivity, so again, inclusion is fostering an environment where every child, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, or abilities, is valued, respected, and feels safe in the community or safe to learn. Strategies to promote inclusivity, so group activities that encourage collaboration, using different styles of teaching to cater to academic needs. So, remember that, students are they all learn differently. Some are physical and need to touch. Some are auditory and need that extra. Some are visual and need the extra resource on the board to be able to connect. So it's important to have different teaching styles. These strategies cultivate an inclusive environment by being able to adapt to stakeholders' needs and valuing their academic success. And in promoting inclusivity, we want to remember how important social emotional learning is and how it can be utilized as a tool to prepare on how to interact appropriately and be able to communicate effectively. And us as staff, we want to be able to model that for the students and model that for the community. According to research, two benefits of promoting inclusivity is that it lowers students' anxiety, so it gives them, a better chance to be able to succeed throughout the day. And it makes them more likely to show empathy. So again, something that we're working towards in our community is building empathy, and what does empathy look like, and what does that mean? And it's important to get that in early so that kids intrinsically want to do that. Some communication strategies. One communication strategy is utilizing online platforms. So here at PS23, we do have Blooms. Parents, staff, make sure we share that with parents that they want to sign up for Blooms, because we'll be able to kind of give them updates about school events or updates about how their child's doing, areas of concerns we might have. Maybe they had a good day and we want to highlight student achievement. We can communicate that through Blooms, through audio, or maybe it's simply just a picture or just something so that they can see how the student is doing and be able to connect to their education. Second communication strategy is to create leadership through parent committees. So we have been trying to revamp the PTA here at the school. PTA has been awesome, being able to do bake sales and a lot of extra stuff for the students to be able to raise money. So thank you for that. And we were also thinking about doing a student council where we can help. We want to build leaders, so we help the students be able to find their voice and be able to contribute what they think will help, to the rest of the students. And keeping that ongoing communication and building those relationships will allow accountability. We'll keep them on board in their child's education. Some strategies for stakeholder engagement. Stakeholders should always be included in decision making. We want to keep it collaborative. Some strategies we were thinking of are some school event nights, right? We want to engage the community and create events where everybody wants to come together. So we were thinking like family movie nights after school, where we charge $2 and you get a ticket to see a Disney movie that you might not have, and get a popcorn with it, and just be able to come and hang out with the community and just build those relationships. We were also thinking about reaching out to some local community centers or local community things and be able to build those partnerships. We're working on the boxing program currently, and we're working on getting that in for clubs, so that's also something exciting. And providing after school homework help for parents who might have to work and they want their students to be able to get that enrichment. Being able to create those after school programs for them can also be beneficial. And it's important to create a positive school ethos, because that's going to make stakeholders more inclined to participate. Because if they feel safe, if students feel safe, families feel safe, then we're going to be able to learn and educate them and be able to build those positive relationships. In inclusive learning, we want to remember about the social emotional, and how that improves mental health, creates academic success, and teaches them how to build those relationships. Also, providing workshops for staff, I think, is critical, because if staff don't really know those strategies, then they won't be able to share, or they might give the wrong information without knowing. And we want to be able to educate and give them the right knowledge. So definitely providing workshops on being culturally aware, or some social emotional workshops would always be beneficial. And we want to continue to implement the use of technology like Blooms, being able to use supplementary resources for learning like iRead, where the students are able to get on for 10 and 20 minutes, and it's more of like an interactive learning where the students can play games while they learn new vocabulary or math skills and things like that. All right, so the conclusion, first, I want to thank everyone for enforcing the shared mission and vision statement that we keep here in our community. We want to create a school environment where students thrive and they feel comfortable, and we include everybody. Um, Remember that it takes a village to raise a child. So, stakeholders, please join us in preparing the next generation of leaders. Staff, please join us in preparing the next generation of leaders. I want to thank you all for your time. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to the new school year. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.